Hey YouTube, Sin here. Today I'm going to take you over a quick tutorial, basic tutorial on how to make yourself some Vambraces. Vambraces are the part that goes on your arm and mostly used in the old days to deflect blows to the body, usually made of steel and used to block swords and save your life most of the time. Anyway, this is the basic template, this type of shape. So I was just leaving it there so you could draw it out. And how that goes on your wrist is like that. This one's actually not designed for my wrist, so it doesn't fit all the way around. It's actually my girlfriend's design, and I decided to put this on YouTube because I think they're really cool. So what you want to do is just a bit of paper, draw it out on a bit of paper, cut it out, try it on your wrist. If it doesn't fit, if there is something that it's not long enough to reach right around, or if it's not long enough in that direction to your preference, then just draw it out again on paper and cut it out and repeat the same process until you're happy. Once you have this type of part here, you want to put it onto the foam, and then using a pen, this is a paintbrush, I know that, trace around with a pen and then cut it out from your EVA foam. EVA foam is widely used in cosplay armors. You can find it at your hardware store, and it's down the mat section because it's really a mat for a gym, and it comes in like a 4 set. So you can pick this up from your hardware store. After that, we'll just say this is EVA foam. Clearly it's not, but if this is EVA foam, what you want to do then is bend it while using a heat gun to heat it and bend it into shape. But if you wanted to put some type of engravings on it, or carvings, or if you want to do some type of designs on it first, then what you want to do is, while it's flat, before you heat it and bend it, is use a Dremel and carve in the designs you want. It might be a Superman symbol, it could be a Thor symbol, whatever tickles your fancy. You want to seal it with PVA glue. You can either put it directly onto the EVA foam, or you can water it down to the same consistency as milk and then apply it on with a brush. You can use a big brush, small brush, depends on how fast you want to move. And the purpose of it is otherwise the paint will seep into the EVA foam. So then you apply whatever paint that you want to put on, whatever colour that you want for your Vambrace, gold, blue, whatever. And then, after you've done those steps, then you come on to getting closer to the finished product. So this one here, this one's used the gold paint, and it's used kind of like one of those type of symbols. I don't know what it is, but you might do. But then my girlfriend, she's also dremeled around, giving it kind of like a, like a separated kind of metal bit in there look. Also, which I think is really cool, is that you've got fur, armour with fur. That's awesome. This is some type of material, like just a pelt of some type. Don't think it's real fur, but looks the part. That's what counts, And we'll show you a picture with these on my girlfriend's arm very soon. At the back, oh yeah, sorry, just use a hot glue gun to attach the fur. You can get a hot glue gun from your hardware store, and you just apply the glue and then cut out thin strips of the material or the fur and then put it on there. At the back, which I think is really cool because how it's laid out is basically how, instead of using Velcro or any other means or gluing this back bit, my girlfriend's used shoelace. Yeah, any shoelace, you got any old shoes, you use the shoelace off it. I think it just looks really cool. So next one is some purple, using another different type of fur. This fur was actually cut off an old toy, so if you've got any old toys lying around, teddy bear or anything like that, I think this was a squirrel or something like that, I don't know, not a real squirrel, and also the shoelace effect as well. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty cool. I think this is some kind of Thor hammer symbol on there, I'm not too sure, but yeah, that looks pretty cool as well. This is another type. This is not using the same basic principle that we've just gone over, but this is another type of Vambrace you can make. This is, I think they've got the idea from a low-key, with the different, just using the dremeled out lines, and also the green, just using fabric in there, sorry, but it's been pleated to give it like a kind of like off effect, which is pretty cool. To give it the kind of weathering, kind of faded look, just go over the gold or the paint that you just put on with a paintbrush with I think they call it dry painting or something like that. And she's just used black, but not heavy coated black, but yeah, you can also do black in the lines, not heavily, just to give it like a dirtier effect. And you can also, with the same type of principle, do greaves. Got some fur on the top, also the shoelaces at the back. You do it on some boots. You can also make, with the same type of principle, EVA foam, PVA to seal it, gold paint, and with the same type of putting the black over the gold paint to give it a wear and tear look. Bit of fur to make, these are called circlets or tiaras or Loki horns. They look quite cool. And then you can also make props as well. Thor hammer, still incomplete, but this was a speed build, sorry, made very fast. Used silver paint here with watered down black paint to give it kind of like a rough, kind of gritty effect, which I think is quite cool. And this handle here was just a bit of a PVC pipe with some tape, insulation tape wrapped around it. Some tassels you can pick up from a crafting store. So yeah. Well, anyway, hopefully that wasn't too long-winded. If you like what you see, please like the video, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. I've got other videos there that I've done making Dead Space armor, so please check those out, and hopefully I'll see you guys again. Thank you.